Hello, this poster presentation is about organizing online resources to facilitate faculty instruction. What I'm going to talk about is how I created a LibGuide for our resources that we want to share with faculty. So our first picture here is the landing page of our LibGuide, and you can see that each of the shapes on this page are image mapped, which means users can click on the topic area to link to related pages. I included this feature because I thought it was important to have a visual, engaging way of finding content beyond just the tabs. So you might ask, why reorganize content? At the Texas A&M Central Texas Library, we are focused on promoting effective resources, spaces, and personnel. We want faculty to know what services we offer, while also providing active assistance with instruction. In this project, we partnered with the Faculty Center for Teaching and Learning to move existing content from Canvas into a more visually engaging format. LibGuides allows for added functionality such as tabs, headings, images with alt text, mapped picture links, and more. Our goal was to encourage faculty to view advisory resources, which could improve their teaching practices. The committee would achieve this with workshop videos, teaching ideas, and information on the Quality Matters and Scholarship of Teaching and Learning programs. We wanted to offer a good blend of specific articles and general websites to address higher education needs. You can see on the right we have an image properties box, and in that area we could add alternative text on the LibGuides to make images more accessible. So now screen readers would be able to describe the picture. What did we change? It was decided that the focus should be on creating fewer pages, organizing tabs, and adding pictures. There was some discussion about whether certain items should be rerouted to the Canvas page, which requires a login. At this time, we decided that only freely available videos should be embedded into the LibGuide. Recorded workshop sessions would be directed to the faculty sign-in page instead. In this way, we could respect original sharing permissions while still providing direct access to all other links. So how did collaboration happen? An in-person meeting was scheduled between an education professor, a technology-enhanced learning consultant, and a reference librarian to discuss the best ways to display online resources for the Faculty Center of Teaching and Learning Guide. A mock-up was created to show what the new structure might look like. So the librarian, that's me, and an education professor continued to correspond by email and schedule office visits to discuss updates. The librarian also requested that the professor get editing access to the LibGuide as a matter of practicality. Both parties plan to continue revising and discussing the guide as changes are made. You can see on the right we have a picture of one of our LibGuide pages, and I actually used something called a web accessibility evaluation tool to check for heading accuracy. In this screenshot, you can see that there are alt-labeled images, a list, and headings at the third and fourth tier. The Wave report also has an HTML code viewer at the bottom, although LibGuides has a similar feature for individual boxes of text. And so lastly, what updates are we planning? The library plans to add extra content for online instruction. Our world increasingly relies on virtual and blended teaching, so it is important to help faculty with timely resources. We've actually already added a couple of things on our page, but we're continuing to compile things as we find them. The reference librarian will make a curated book list for different teaching objectives as well. And we already have some suggested article links, as you can see on the left, but we want to balance between print and electronic resources, so that we'll keep developing as we find things as well. Lastly, the FCTL committee would like to create an improved landing page that retains the image mapping feature. By consulting with a graphic designer on campus, we can boost the guide's visual appeal even more. And as this project evolves, we're probably going to work with our academic technology department to put these pieces in place. So that was my poster presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks. Bye.